Hi there guys, good evening. Just gonna do a sweet and short video on installation setup on my Pilot RC Laser 73-inch. I'm running this one, it's gas, and it's a DLE-35RA engine. Just going to lift up this canopy so you can see the inside of it, and I'll try and do a short video, starting with, let's start from the back. I've got a Savox Sv-1270TG rudder servo pull system running on a 4-inch arm, as you can see. Let's have a look. I'm just going to turn this system on. There we go. Running on a 4-inch arm. As you can see, the movement on the back, it's pretty crazy. As much as I can get it, and same goes with the rudder elevator servo, up and down. Again, quite a lot of crazy movement. Elevators on a single servo, and again that is running on a Savox Sv-1270TG. The servo arm I'm using on that is 2-inch arm. It's running on 2 power pack system, and it's running on a power safe just underneath the battery pack. You can see just there, underneath this perspex. I've got a power safe system, which is an SPMAR12310T receiver. That is a power safe receiver. Basically running on 2 packs. If one pack fails, the other one will take over, and making sure everything will still be up and running. I've also got a tachometer just here, and for the ignition pack I'm running a 35 milliamp ignition pack. Again, it's just here, mounted on the side here. Very small pack, and it's 2 cells, and that's 7.6 volt. The connector I'm using is only a small XT30 connector. These packs are 3500 milliamp on 2 cells, yet again, on 2 packs. Running on a 12-ounce tank. The servo I'm using is JX high voltage servo for the throttle, and for the choke servo I'm using Savox, yet again, Sv-1270TG. And along here, as you can see, I've got a power box ignition voltage regulator. That is 7.6 volt. Again, it's high voltage. And then moving on, this is quite tight into the back of the fuel tank. Back of the fuel tank, it's sitting just here where my finger is, just right underneath this wing tube. That has a Bavarian Demon cortex gyro in place, which I particularly like because you can alter the gains on the transmitter rather than each flight you have to alter it on the computer. Again, we can see a red light just here, which is the ignition is armed, and also I've got a switch on the transmitter just here, this switch. As soon as you flick the switch, the red light will go off, which the ignition will disarm itself, so therefore it's total power cut. And I've also got a switch just here. When it's down, it's basically your engine will run on full throttle, but if I flick it up, basically the engine will run, but it will only stay on idle. Just in case you catch a throttle, it's not going to go anywhere. And again, like I said, this is the ignition cut switch. And moving on, I've got also just here, I'm just going to disarm the ignition. Okay, moving on, just here I've got a grommet. This little grommet, you can see inside there's basically the mixture screw for the engine, just in case you need to tinker with the engine and set the mixture in between flights. You just poke your screwdriver in there rather than take the whole cowling off. As you can see just here, you can see inside inside the engine here. The can I'm using, it's a MTW can. It's slightly oversized. It's a 40 size can. Basically, I've used slightly oversized can just to keep the noise down, but not too oversized so it loses the back pressure. And it's a rear exhaust. And then moving on over to this side, I've got just here, as you can see, it's the fuel dot just beyond the cowling, just there, and that's the fuel dot. It's just the standard fuel dot I'm using. It comes with a kit, and then underneath you can see here it's the vent. When you fuel the system up, you have to pull this vent out. So basically it's to let the tank and the system ventilate itself. Why it's not being used, you plug the vent back in so there's no leakage of the fuel. The prop I'm using, it's a 20x8 Falcon prop. As you can see, it's Falcon 20x8. It spins it round pretty good, pretty powerful. And then I basically looped all this system just down here to stop the fuel from flowing back out. I'm just going to try and lift the rear end of the aircraft so you can see the underneath. Viewing from the underneath, there's the exhaust, there's the can, just underneath here you can see. I had to cut a hole out for the exhaust can. Pretty neat, nothing too fancy, and there we are. Just gonna put this thing back down. I've already had a maiden fly out of it. Everything seems pretty a-okay. No trim needed, although I had to put a little bit of weight at the rear end of my rudder, as you can probably see just there. I've got, let's have a look, 20 gram on each side, so I've got 40 gram on the rear end just to balance the aircraft up. Yeah, maiden fly went sweet. Hoping to get another flight out of it when the weather picks up. and when we are out of lockdown. As you can see, that's pretty much the inside of it. It looks pretty busy, but everything is fitted nice and tight and sweet. I will list everything down what I have used. Also, I put the satellite just here on this side, as you can see, and then the tank is obviously mounted on some foam to stop the fuel from frothing up. The throttle servo just here, I've only got a short arm linked to it. It's only an inch long arm, and then the inside of it you can't really see. I have got a Savox servo in place, and that's pretty much the setup how it is. Just going to turn everything off. So yeah, I will list everything down, and if you like the video, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe if you want. Appreciate it, guys, and I will do another video very soon. I've got GP38 coming tomorrow, so I should be doing a GP38 review very soon. I do like the pilot kit. I've also got a couple of more pilot kits coming, and that's the new slick 74-inch. That's the one with the fancy green and black colour, and I've also got a pilot NG1 coming. That's in the green and white colour. We'll see, but I do like the pilot kits. They are very, very good, very comprehensive is the word I would use. And there we are, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you like the videos, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe, and I will say good night for now.